Hi, Tammy. This is Chris Ingeson. I'm with Artistic SEO Solutions. Pleasure to meet you. You and I spoke on the phone earlier, and this is the video that I told you I would make for you. What I'm going to talk to you about today is some basic information on how your site gets ranked up and some areas that I see that we can improve on with your website and some of the common mistakes that contractors make. And the biggest mistake that contractors make is that they underutilize their website. Your website, especially for a contractor, is a customer generating machine. And if it's out there in front of people and they can find your site each and every time that they do a keyword search, you're going to increase your customer base. And after all, that's what it's all about, isn't it? So let's go ahead and get into it. We're all very familiar with this. This is the Google search engine results page, and everybody's used this. 89% of the population in the United States that is online uses Google search engines. So you are very aware of how this works. You put in a keyword search. This is actually what's called a buyer intent keyword, meaning for your business that a potential customer is searching for your services. So they put in what they think is going to bring them the best results. And the first things that they always see are the paid advertisements. There's absolutely nothing wrong with Google paid advertisements, pay per clicks. It can be a very good strategy to start off with to start generating traffic until the organic rankings go. But a lot of people will bypass this or they just won't see it because they might have Google Ads blockers. But most of your service-based industry customers are going to come down to this section right here. Oops, excuse me. This is what's referred to as the Google My Business section, Google Business Profile, Google Map Pack. There's so many different names for it. And ideally, you want your company to be ranked in the top three. And why is this important? Because the top three are the ones that are always shown. And more importantly, is this represents 46% of all future customer traffic when they do a search for service-based industry are going to come from this section. And I'm not seeing you guys listed in the top three, but I was able to find you in using this exact same keyword. You are on page 2, down towards the bottom. So let's talk about real briefly what goes into getting your profile ranked up. To get your profile ranked up, you need to have quality content. You need to have photographs, and you need to have quite a bit of photographs. You guys are looking pretty solid with your photographs, but you would need to have 50 to 100 photographs in there, and they all have to be good quality and relevant photographs. You need to have a large amount of, well, not a large amount, you need to have a good amount of quality reviews. And let me ask you this. You've got 76 reviews here. Are those old reviews or are they new and consistent reviews? Because this is the critical factor that most companies don't understand, is that it's not the amount of reviews that you have. It's the uh, consistent basis in which they come in. That shows Google that you're an ongoing business and that customers are sending in reviews weekly, gives you more authority in Google's eyes. Also, you want to have updates. You want to have updates done on a weekly basis. If you can't do them weekly, every couple of weeks, and an update can be just about anything. You can just do a quick update like a social media posting where you're talking about upcoming weather trend and how to get ready for it, or you could be talking about a new product or a new service that you're offering. Just about anything you can think of. Think of it like a social media. And then citations are the last thing. And a citation is nothing more than your name, address, and phone number as it's listed in your Google Business profile. And that citation needs to be listed on sites all over the internet. And you want to have about 100 to 200 citations. So jumping back, let's take a look at the organic section. And the organic section, this ideally is where you want to be. And in order to be here, you need to beat out your competition in every aspect. Uh, you need to have quality content. You need to have backlinks. Very briefly, a backlink is your website address posted on various different other websites. So it's a link linking back to you. And a authoritative link would be if you were to have a link, say, on Train or Carrier or some other website that is relevant to your business that has a good rating, that would be considered a good quality backlink. And keep one thing in mind, this section right here, this represents 54% of all future customers are going to click on this section. And let's be honest, if you're not in this section right here, when's the last time you scrolled all the way down towards the bottom to find something? Realistically, you don't. You just don't. Most people, they want to be right up in here. Okay? So let's take a look at your website, shall we? Your site is looking good. I love the opening photograph. You've got some good information in here. You've got your phone number listed. Excellent photos. But one thing I did notice is you're a little bit lacking in content. And what is content? Content is everything that you see up on the site. The words, the photos, the links, the pictures, and the keywords. Good quality keywords, relevant keywords, and key phrases that your customers are going to use to find you, those need to be on your website. Google would like to see about 1,500 words on your site to be considered optimized. And you guys aren't quite at 1,500. You're a lot less than that. So that's one thing that we could do is increase your content, increase the quality of your content. Let's take a look at your number one competitor right now. Now, personally, I think your site looks much better. I definitely do. But they've got some accolades put in here. Here's some of their keywords that they've got sprinkled throughout. So, I mean, overall, it's a decent looking site. I think your site is more attractive, but attractive doesn't cut it anymore. It's got to be more than that. So let's take a look and see what's actually going on. As we bring up your site, this is a program that I use. It's called Ahrefs, and this information is supplied to me directly through Google, and it's updated regularly, so it's fairly accurate. But it gives me a good look at what's working for you and what's not working for you. And as we can see right here, this explains one of the reasons why you're not ranking up. You only have 6 backlinks. It's only showing you for 20 keywords, and it's only showing you as 1 visitor for 30 days. With a number this low, it's probably a little bit different, but more than likely it's under 20. Now let's take a look at your competitor. Now we can see why your competitor's in the number 1 spot. They've got 557 backlinks, 1,500 keywords, and they're generating almost 600 visitors per month. This is beatable. It's totally beatable. And you beat them out by simply taking a look at what your competitor's doing, and you basically do the same thing. And then you do a little bit more. And these are all future customers right here. There's one last thing I wanted to show you. I did a little bit of research when I was investigating HVAC contractors in Colorado Springs, and I built up a keyword list of 63 relevant keywords. And it shows keyword volume, meaning how many visitors or how many times this keyword is searched in a 30-day period. And this is what I want you to pay attention to right here. 6,600 potential customers. 6,600 potential customers are searching for the same services your company offers each and every single month. And to utilize your website properly, you need to be able to capitalize on that. And even if you were to get a small percentage of that 6,000 potential customers go into your website, that's going to translate into some phone calls. And those phone calls are going to translate into some jobs. So, and that's basically what it's all about. So that's what I've got for you. I hope you've found this information to be useful and informative. Please feel free to take any of this information I've shared with you and put it to use. Um, and if you're really swamped right now and you can't take on any more customers, I totally understand. Um, and I would suggest that you go ahead and save this video, bookmark it, and feel free to come back to it at a later date, and I might be able to help you out then. But if you found the information I've given you to be interesting and you'd like to talk more about it, I'd love to have a conversation with you, get to know you, and see what I can do to possibly help you out with growing your business. Thank you, Tammy, for your time. I very much appreciate it. Once again, my name is Chris Ingison, and I can be reached at 919-396-4030, and I'm with Artistic SEO Solutions. You have a great rest of your day, and I hope to hear from you soon.